What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel and my first video for the year. And it's been a while since I posted on the channel, as I've been just enjoying the car for what it is, enjoying the cold weather. But in this video, I'm going to go over what are the next steps for the car. Like I said, I've been enjoying it. Everything's working the way it should be, except for a few little things that does happen from time to time. So I'm just going to take the camera, show you all the parts that I've bought over the last recent months, and give you an update on what's going to happen with the car here in the near future. So let's go. Let's just take a look at the engine bay and I'll explain what's going on. So as you can see, it's probably what you remembered it to be. Last update I did was the electrical fans, and they work great. No issues at all, especially after I updated upgraded the alternator. In fact, the alternator was the most recent upgrade. It works flawlessly, no issues there. And just to show you around, I'm still running the stock intake manifold. One of the two issues I have recently, I've noticed this Powerhouse Racing reservoir right here. Lately, I've been getting push or blow by, or just I guess the fluid gets so hot that it causes it to overflow from the pressure and the heat. So I've ordered a new one of these, and Sam from Powerhouse Racing is sending me all the hoses and stuff that goes with it, because I explained to him what's happening, and he's like, okay, I got you. So I've never met Sam. I've never met any of the guys from Powerhouse Racing. I am not sponsored by any means, but they're really good people. I've never reached out, and they don't respond in kind. Actually, the game plan is to remove the engine from the car and get the engine bay completely repainted, and then stuff it back in there with everything powder coated and painted with a new intake manifold. I'm going to ditch that one and put something a little more aesthetic and go with the theme of the car, which is more of a build car than just OEM plus. The second issue I have with the car relates to suspension. As a result, I have gone and bought lower control arms, brand new. These you can still get from Toyota here in the US. One of them is readily available, and the other is just very hard to come by. But I got mine from Japan. As you may have noticed, I get all of my OEM parts directly from Japan for two reasons. One, I have my connect and I support his business. And two, stuff is just cheaper for me to get in Japan. So both lower control arms are here, brand new. And I also bought new tie rod ends. While I'm there, I'll go ahead and change those. So part numbers, this is the left side. That's the part number here. And this is the right side. Tie rod ends are, this is the part number for these. Left hand right here and right hand right there. So the reason I'm changing these, whenever I have the car static, like in the garage, and I try to reverse out, initially, that first rotation of the steering wheel, I get a big clunk, and it's coming from way down in the suspension. And I have changed the rack to the solid mount from Powerhouse Racing, and it did not resolve the issue. And so the next step is to just go ahead and upgrade these anyway, because these are like 27 going on 28 years old. So I'm going to go ahead and drop these bad boys in there. These are the lower rear control arm from IKEA formula, and they're very fully adjustable. The reason I bought these is because the Toyota ones are very hard to come by. In fact, I don't remember seeing them on the website that I use to source my part numbers. So these are the IKEA, and a lot of the big Supra guys in Japan, they use these, and they seem to have no issues with them at all. And secondly, I bought this one because at the time, they were a little bit cheaper than getting any of the other companies that are readily accessible here in the United States. All right, let's see what's in these two right here. So this one is from Powerhouse Racing and is the rear toe arm set. So these I got from Powerhouse Racing, and they're also fully adjustable. And these are for the toe, for the rear of the car. So both of them are the same, left side, right side. There goes that. Let's see what's in this one. This is the traction bar. So again, both of these are from Powerhouse Racing, and this takes care of the rear of the car as far as arms and everything. This is from HKS. And these are the HKS Hypermax Sport. So I'm going to be upgrading the suspension to these bad boys here. And man, this thing looks nice. Fresh. Second box right here with the set for the front of the car. So I'm not. So this right here is the MCC intake manifold. And I remember Ryan from Pure Function, he did a review and unboxing of this some years ago. I think he had it on his car, maybe his wife's car. And just got myself one of them, and it's pretty clean. I'm not sure if it's powder coat or anodized, but it looks pretty good. However, when I get everything as powder coated, I will get it stripped and redone, so the shade and the depth of the color will match the other stuff on the car. But I'm also going to put, obviously, currently I'm running drive-by-wire, so I'll get an adapter. And somewhere down here in the bottom of this toolbox, I have a Bosch drive-by-wire, which will get adapted to here. So that's the final piece to complete all the upgrades that I'll be doing on the car. So as I thought about it, I realized there are a few additional things that I'm going to do as well. I am going to add a second fuel pump because the tuner recommend that I put a second pump just to maintain the fuel pressure needed. And I'm going to upgrade my cams. Currently I have HKS 264s, and I am probably going to go for HKS 280s. I'm going to go HKS because, again, I have my contact in Japan and I get better prices on stuff than most of the stuff here in the US. So I'm going to do cams, second fuel pump. I think I'm okay with the injectors that I have. Turbo is definitely okay. It's a 6870. And maybe all I need more from the car is like another 100 horsepower to be right at 800. I think I'll be happy with that. And pull the motor, powder coat, make everything look good, presentable, and go ahead and throw the suspension parts on, get in alignment, and throw the new coilovers on the car. Now, based on everything I just said, that is pretty much the next steps. Interior wise, the car is fine, no issues there. So it should be pretty straightforward. And I say straightforward, it won't be. It'll be a long process. Stripping the car down, sending stuff out, pick it up, put it back on, get the car painted, not scratch it. So I say simple process in theory, but in reality and actuality, it's going to be a little tedious. I have titanium retainers and springs somewhere down in my toolbox. I forget all the stuff that I have, but I do have the fuel pump. I do have springs, retainers. The only thing I don't have that I'm going to add to the car are the cams. So I have to order those and wait for those to come in. So if any of these things that I'm removing from the car, you're interested, please reach out, shoot me a message. You can hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, my handle is the same. And we can make something happen, because once I pull these things off the car, I really have no desire to keep them. Additionally, if you need a plug to get stuff from Japan, please let me know. I'll just put you to my contact and you can deal with him directly. But you also be a good dude. Hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, and watch out for the future videos. As always, you know what it is. I'm out.